All right, we're back. Here's the reflection video for part two of the overview. Lots about the scientific method, which is great. I think this is something that, we all, again, this is one of those things everybody learns about in middle school and high school. And then as we actually get into like our more complex sciences, we kind of start forgetting how to adhere to the method. So, yeah, exciting. So I think the first thing I thought was that, like, every study kind of is going to be different in its relationship to the scientific method, because I feel like it in large part has to do with the starting point, whether it is starting at an observation or starting at a question based on the existing body of knowledge. So it's almost like you have to identify at what point of the scientific method are we in for this given study before moving on and reading the rest of it. I think that's kind of cool. I think in terms of using the scientific method in the gym, I think like a lot of us almost do it without knowing it. And I think like for me, it's as simple as like, making an observation and then, either posing a question or just, going straight to trying something. But, making an observation, testing something, intervening in some way, whether it is manipulating training or recovery or whatever the thing is, and then retesting. There's that old saying by famous personal trainer Paul Chek: if you're not assessing, you're guessing. I've always thought that was a cool one. So, I think that's big in the gym. And, as it pertains to the scientific method, I also think it's very relevant. So that was very cool. Excited to hear your guys' thoughts. Thank you very much.